Hello friends, good evening. Today I am coming up with a very interesting business case which is sold by our own OCA application and which is available for free, but it is very useful and working in different conditions, and the application name is Sell Block No Stock. So we have seen in businesses where stock is not available and salespeople are committing some wrong sales commitment or delivery date. But if stock is not available, then we have to prevent those sales with this application, which is available on our OCA library, available in version 16 and 18, which I will send this link in my YouTube channel video description where you can download. So let me jump into it. I have installed this application which has some dependency which you can find from OCA library. And after installation, when you go to sales, and then we will try to configure and see different cases. So these settings will be enabled inside your sales after installing this application. So case number one, how it works, which is free quantity in sales order line. And there are two more options. So we will see one by one. If you say free quantity in sales order line, and if I enable that configuration, so let me tell you, like I have configured one product, my product one, where I have 10 unit on hand. Okay. And then in forecasted, you can see 10 unit on hand, 5 are coming and 3 are going out. Okay, so the free stock available is 7 unit right now with me for this particular item. Let's say I am duplicating the window and going into my sales quotation where I have prepared one quotation with 10 unit right now. So let's say I have 7 plus 3, total 10 units on hand, and my settings which I have enabled with this application is free quantity today. Okay, so when I enable this setting and I am going and prepare my quotation and I am adding my product one, whereby I can see available is 7. So let's say if I am adding 9, it will still allow me because my on hand quantity is 10. If I am exceeding it, let's say, it is still showing me green, but when I am trying to confirm, it will throw me a warning where with this particular third-party apps, it is asking me like order cannot be confirmed because the products that are in stock is less than my committed quantity. So max quantity which I can sell is 7 right now, because 7 is which I can commit. Why? Because in forecast you can see 7 is free stock available, 3 which is already reserved for another sales order. That's why. So this particular condition will work only for free stock available. So this is my first condition which is helping me to block my sales order. The second setting, which again, if I go to confirm, then it will ask me like adjust the quantity and confirm the order, or move the rest of the quantity to the next order. So these are the options available with me right now, or I can simply close. Now let me explain the second settings available. If I say quantity available today, and if I am going into my quotation and I am trying to confirm, it will say max quantity available is 10 only, because irrespective of other reservation, I can still commit 10 unit sale because I can unreserve that another order and I can still sell 10 units. So that's how I can get an option to free the quantity up to on hand available quantity, and then I can adjust and move next to the next order. So this is how the second condition works. Now let's say I am going and changing this to my third condition, virtual available at date. So when I enable that, now how this particular sales order works. So if I go into my sales order, whereby my quotation is of today, and let's say my delivery date is of 29, and then it will show red because my available quantity is 7 only, which I can commit. But in forecast, you can see I already have a confirmed PO where my receipt date is 30th August. So over here, if I'm trying to confirm, it is again blocking me because my maximum quantity which I can sell is 7 only as on date, not more than that. Now let's say I'm changing my delivery to future date, let's say 1st of September, where I have projection of incoming quantity which is already with confirmed PO, where my receipt date is 30 August, which is less than my delivery date. Then I can even confirm that order, and my delivery will be passed into later date with consideration of my future receipt. So this is how I can prevent my sales team with false commitment or any virtual commitment based on my actual quantity, via free quantity, via on-hand quantity, or via this virtual quantity which is forecasted one. So over here, I have three options which I can enable with this free application to block my sales based on the on-hand, free, and virtual available quantity. Over here, you can have a second option to bypass the block to certain user group who can bypass this and still confirm. But I haven't enabled anything. It means no one can bypass this particular rule based on their access right or rules. So I'm going again. This is a very beautiful app developed by our OCA community members over here, who are doing great job by filling the gap in base application and giving us an option to smooth our sales process inside Odoo. So with this explanation, I think you will get the heart of objective of this application, which you can configure and use in 3 different conditions with allow bypass condition also. And then you can manage your trade business smoothly and sales workflow smoothly within Odoo. Hope this will help many people. If you have any question or any new requirement, please reach out to me on my YouTube or LinkedIn channel. Thank you guys. Good day.